Picture this. You're peacefully sipping your morning coffee, and suddenly, your beloved cat proudly lays a mouse at your feet. Or, even worse, a half-dead one. Sound familiar? Your first reaction might be shock, disgust, or maybe even sheer panic. But what if I told you this is one of the biggest compliments you can receive from your furry friend? Today, we're going to dive into what it really means when your cat brings you a mouse. And trust me, the answer is far deeper and more fascinating than you might imagine. It's not just a weird habit, it's a profound message, encoded within millennia-old instincts. To truly understand this behaviour, we need to take a trip back in time. Before cats became internet superstars, they were, and still are, some of the planet's most efficient predators. For thousands of years, they've survived thanks to their hunting prowess. Domestication might have given them warm homes and full food bowls, but it didn't erase their hardwired instincts. That program says, hunt, catch, bring it to safety. And your home? That's the safest place in their entire world. So let's unpack all the possible reasons behind this mysterious behaviour. We'll start with the most heartwarming theory. It's a gift. Yes, a genuine gift. Straight from your cat's loving heart. Try for a moment to see the world through a predator's eyes. In this world, there's no money or expensive possessions. The most important currency is food, the prey itself. Every mouse caught isn't just a meal. It's a trophy, the result of a long hunt, patience, and incredible agility. It's a testament to strength and success. And with this most precious thing she possesses, your cat chooses to share it specifically with you. She doesn't eat the prey herself, hidden away in a secret corner. Instead, she proudly brings it to you, her human, and places it in the most visible spot. In the wild, cats bring food back to the den to feed the most important members of their family. By doing this, your cat is essentially saying, "You are my family. You are so important to me that I'm giving you the best I could find." It's the highest sign of trust and affection in their world. Your cat is simply expressing her love in the most natural way she knows how. Hold on before you get too excited and imagine your cat with a little bow on that mouse. It might be a gift, but not quite in the way we humans understand the concept. Cats don't think in terms of altruism. Their world is far more pragmatic. So, this gesture is more a display of their own success. Imagine an athlete proudly showing off their gold medal. They're not giving it to you. They're boasting about their accomplishment. Your cat does the very same thing. When they bring you their catch, they're silently declaring, "Look at me! I am a top-notch hunter. I'm strong, I'm fast, and I can provide not only for myself, but for my family too." It's a way for them to confirm their status within the household hierarchy, to demonstrate their usefulness and importance. They don't just live in your home. They're contributing significantly to the household's overall well-being, essentially stocking the family pantry, if you will. So, it's less a personal gift for you, and more a loud, proud report of a job well done, and a clear demonstration of their high qualifications as a provider. But now, let's turn to a more down-to-earth, and frankly, a rather unflattering farm perspective. Your cat considers you an absolutely useless hunter. Yes, you heard that correctly. She watches you every day. You sit for hours staring at a glowing rectangle. You approach a big, cold box and pull out food that doesn't even try to run away. You never bring home fresh warm prey that you've caught yourself. From a cat's perspective, this is a disaster. In her world, it's equivalent to utter helplessness. Her ancient instinct practically screams, "My big, clumsy and utterly clueless human will starve to death. He's completely incapable of fending for himself." And what does a loving pet do upon witnessing such blatant incompetence? She takes matters into her own paws. She goes hunting, takes risks, employs all her skill, and brings you food. Real food. It's an act of pure care, driven by genuine concern for your survival. So, the next time you receive a mouse, know this. Your cat might just be saving you from starvation, as she understands it. But perhaps it's even more profound than that. She's not merely feeding you, she's trying to teach you a lesson. This theory is a cornerstone of modern animal psychology and explains so much. Think about how mother cats teach their kittens to hunt. Initially, she'll bring dead prey back to the nest, so the kittens understand it's food. Then, she'll bring back weakened, semi-alive prey, giving the little ones a safe way to practice delivering the killing blow without risking injury. Finally, she'll take them on real hunts, where they learn to track and catch prey independently. Now try to see yourself through your cat's eyes. You are her big, strange, yet beloved family. You're her perpetual kitten, who for some reason never quite learned to hunt. She sees you're not even making an effort. So she decides to start your training course right from lesson 1. Here, have this dead mouse. Get it? This is food! If you don't show adequate enthusiasm, the lesson might just progress to the next stage. Next time, that mouse might still be very much alive, to encourage you to finally finish the job yourself. This isn't cruelty, it's pure pedagogy, as only a cat truly understands it. When your cat brings you a mouse, it might actually see you as its somewhat clueless but cherished kitten, one that just can't seem to grasp the basics of survival. This deeply ingrained maternal, or perhaps, more accurately, mentoring instinct is incredibly powerful, particularly in spayed cats who don't have their own kittens. All that untapped nurturing and teaching energy gets redirected straight to you. Picture this. Your cat gazes at you, comfortably nestled on the sofa, and a thought crosses her mind. Oh, you poor, helpless creature. How will you ever survive without me? And this gift isn't just a snack. It's homework. It's a hands-on survival lesson. She's expecting you to show some interest. Perhaps sniff the prey, maybe even attempt to play with it. Even your dramatic reaction, a shriek or outright panic, might be interpreted by her as a sign that the lesson is sinking in, that you're at least acknowledging the teaching material. So, the next time you receive one of these trophies, remember, you might have just earned a grade on a survival lesson from your very own furry mentor. But there's also a simpler, more relatable side to this instinct. Think about it. You've just bought a delicious cake from the store. What's your next move? Most likely you take it home to enjoy in a calm, safe environment, perhaps with a cup of tea. A cat's thought process is quite similar. For her, the street or garden is like a store, full of potential food, but also fraught with potential dangers. There might be dogs, other cats, or even people who could try to snatch her hard-earned prize. So once she's caught her prey, the most logical thing to do is carry it to the safest place she knows. And what's the absolute safest spot in her world? Why, your home, of course. It's her den, her fortress, her territory. She's simply bringing her food home to enjoy later, away from any rush or stress. The fact that she often drops this prize right at your feet simply reinforces that you are the very heart of this safe haven. She's bringing her meal to the heart of her home, to the primary member of her trusted group. Whether she actually eats it herself, though, is another question entirely. Sometimes the reason is far simpler and quite comical. She simply gets distracted. A cat's attention span is famously fickle. They live in a world brimming with fascinating scents, sounds and movements. Imagine a cat triumphantly entering the house, a prize catch held firmly in its jaws. She's about to deposit it in a secret spot, but then her gaze lands on a sunbeam playfully dancing across the wall. The ancient hunter's instinct immediately shifts to this new, more captivating target. The mouse is instantly forgotten, abandoned right in the middle of the room, as the cat eagerly gives chase to the patch of light. Or perhaps she's brought her gift to your bedside, only for your foot to twitch beneath the covers. Oh, the horror! An unidentified moving object, clearly far more intriguing than a mere mouse. The trophy is promptly discarded, and the thrilling hunt for your wiggling toes commences. The mouse remains a silent reproach, while the cat is utterly engrossed in its new game. It's not some cunning plot to leave you a grisly present. Her brain, hardwired to react to movement, simply found a more immediate and exciting priority. Let's not overlook the simple desire to show off either. Cats, much like many other animals, seek approval, especially from those they consider family. Catching prey is a significant accomplishment, demanding serious skill. and it's perfectly natural to want your achievements to be recognised and appreciated. When your cat brings a mouse and drops it right at your feet, then looks up at you expectantly, she's practically saying, "Look what I did. Aren't I amazing? Praise me." She's waiting for your reaction. She doesn't want your shriek of horror. She wants acknowledgement. In an ideal feline world, you'd approach, sniff the prize, and perhaps offer an approving purr. But even if you simply give her attention and say something affectionate while discreetly disposing of the gift, she sees it as a sign that her efforts are noticed and valued. It's her way of strengthening her bond with you, demonstrating her worth to the pack, and earning a dose of well-deserved attention and praise. So it's not just a trophy, it's a bold bid for the title of Hunter of the Month. But sometimes it's far simpler. It might just be their way of getting your attention. Cats are incredibly intelligent creatures, and they quickly learn which of their actions provoke the strongest reaction from you. They observe that when they rub against your legs or purr softly, you might not even notice them, especially if you're preoccupied. But the moment they bring something wriggling or motionless and grey into the house, you immediately drop everything. You jump up, start talking, even if in a raised voice, and rush around the room. Suddenly, all your attention is fixated on the cat and its prize. From the cat's perspective, mission accomplished. It wanted attention, and it got it, even if that attention was negative. It doesn't understand that your scream is an expression of horror. To the cat, it's simply a loud noise you make when it's nearby. Over time, a clear association might form. I'm bored, and my human is ignoring me. I'll bring a mouse. My human immediately interacts with me. This is a powerful manipulative tool that works almost flawlessly on nearly any human. Let's debunk a very common and unsettling myth. Cats don't do this out of cruelty. Many pet owners are horrified to witness their furry companion playing for hours with a half-dead mouse, tossing it, catching it, releasing it, and then pouncing again. From an outsider's perspective, it can certainly look like an act of sadism. But in reality, there are two perfectly logical and entirely non-cruel reasons behind this behaviour. Firstly, it's about honing their hunting instincts. Hunting is a complex art. A cat needs to accurately calculate its leap and deliver a quick, precise bite. By playing with its prey, the cat is actually practicing, keeping its skills sharp. This is especially crucial for young cats who are still learning the ropes. Secondly, and most importantly, it's about basic safety. Even a small mouse can deliver a painful bite. By playing with it, the cat exhausts its victim, rendering it weak and incapable of resistance. It ensures the prey no longer poses any threat before delivering the final, fatal blow. So it's not sadism, but rather a display of pragmatism and self-preservation, honed by millennia of evolution. But what if the prey your cat brings you is still alive and mostly unharmed? If your cat carefully delivers a mouse and releases it right at your feet, that's the ultimate masterclass in feline instruction. It's not just a beginner's lesson, it's the final exam. With this behaviour, your cat is essentially saying, "All right, we've covered the theory, we've practiced with half alive prey, now it's your turn. See, I've done all the hard work. I tracked, I caught, I brought it to you. The rest is up to you. Go on, get it." She expects you to demonstrate your newly acquired hunting skills. She'll sit patiently beside you, watching, fully anticipating that you'll leap into action and chase down that mouse. This, in her feline estimation, is the ultimate display of trust and care. She's not merely feeding you, she's trying to mould you into an independent, successful hunter. Of course, our typical human reaction rarely meets her expectations. Instead of pouncing, we usually start screaming and frantically trying to trap the mouse under a jar. From her perspective, we've once again failed the final exam. But she's a patient teacher. Perhaps next time she'll bring us an even slower mouse. At its core, this act is a profound display of trust. In the wild, cats are fiercely protective of their prey and their territory. They would never eat or stash food anywhere they felt unsafe. Their den is the safest, most crucial place, the very heart of their existence. By bringing their prey into your home, Your cat is showing you that this is where they feel utterly secure, and when they place that mouse right beside you, it means something even more profound. In the feline hierarchy, you are the undisputed leader. You are the center of their world, the most vital member of their inner circle. By leaving the most precious thing they possess, their food, right beside you, they are demonstrating absolute, unwavering trust. They are confident you won't take their prized kill, nor will you cause them harm. They bring their prey to the very heart of their territory and place it beside the leader of their group. It's a silent acknowledgement of your authority and simultaneously a powerful demonstration of how comfortable and secure they feel in your presence. It's an immense compliment spoken in their own uniquely feline language. This could also be a direct expression of their care for their pack. While cats are often seen as solitary hunters, they are in fact incredibly social animals. In lion prides, for instance, the huntresses bring back prey to feed not just their cubs, but also the males and other members of the group. This instinct hasn't disappeared in domestic cats. Their pride simply consists of you and the other members of your family, including other pets. So, when your cat brings a mouse home, it's acting as a responsible member of its social group. She's hunted for food and is sharing it with her family to make sure no one goes hungry. She's contributing to the overall survival of the pack. You provide her with shelter, warmth, and safety, and she, in turn, provides for you with food, in the only way she knows how. This is an ancient social mechanism, deeply ingrained in her genes. She's not just your pet. She sees herself as a valuable and essential member of your family, fulfilling her important duties. Your family is her pack, and she genuinely cares for it. What if your cat doesn't bring you a mouse, but a toy instead? Maybe their favourite plush mouse, a ball, or even a crumpled piece of paper. If you wake up to find a collection of killed toys beside you, know that it's the very same instinct at play, simply redirected towards inanimate objects. For your indoor cat, these toys are their prey. They might spend hours tracking a ball, setting an ambush for a candy wrapper, then making a triumphant pounce and killing it. Once the hunt is complete, they follow a familiar pattern, bringing their trophy to the safest place imaginable, right to you. They're essentially sharing their prey with you, boasting about their hunting prowess, or even trying to teach you how to hunt for toys. Sometimes they might even make special chirping sounds as they bring the toy, as if saying, "Look what I caught! Come on, now it's your turn." This is a wonderful sign, showing that even within the confines of your home, your cat's instincts find a healthy and safe outlet through play. To truly understand your cat's motivations, pay close attention to her behaviour immediately after she presents you with a gift. Her actions speak louder than words. Does she simply drop the mouse and wander off? Chances are she was merely stashing her catch in a safe spot for later. Or perhaps she just got distracted by something more interesting. Or perhaps she sits nearby, gazing up at you expectantly, purring and rubbing against your legs. That's a definite sign she's seeking praise and affirmation. She's showing off her trophy and wants you to acknowledge her impressive hunting skills. If she starts making distinctive, throaty sounds, similar to how a mother cat calls her kittens, rest assured she's trying to teach you something. She's beckoning you to approach her lesson and begin learning. Observing these subtle cues, her ear position, tail movements and gaze, can provide you with crucial insights. You'll then understand precisely what she expects from you at that moment, whether it's praise, attention, or even a demonstration of your own hunting prowess. You'll often see this behaviour, cats bringing their prey to their owners, particularly with spayed female cats, and there's a simple explanation for it. They possess a very strong maternal instinct, but without kittens of their own, that instinct has no natural outlet. All that powerful programming designed for caring, feeding and teaching offspring has to be channeled somewhere, and the most obvious recipient of all that care is you, her beloved human. Your cat starts to see you as her big, clumsy, but utterly adored kitten. She feels a deep responsibility for your well-being. That's why she selflessly goes hunting to bring you food. She's trying to teach you the essential skills of survival, first bringing you dead prey, and then perhaps something still half alive. This isn't just a quirky habit. It's the sublimation of one of nature's most powerful instincts. She's fulfilling her profound need to be a mother, caring for you exactly as she would her own kittens. It's an interesting observation that it's usually female cats, not males, who bring gifts to their owners. This is directly linked to their natural role in the wild. In the feline world, the female shoulders the primary responsibility for raising and teaching her offspring. A mother cat teaches her kittens to hunt by bringing her prey back to the den. She is the main instructor and provider for her family. Male cats, however, have slightly different priorities. Their main roles are territorial defense and procreation. While they are also superb hunters, they typically hunt for their own sustenance. They lack the same innate programming for teaching that females possess. So, when your domestic female cat brings you a mouse, she's most likely following an ancient maternal instinct to instruct. If a male cat does the same, it's more often a display of status, a desire to show off, or simply an impulse to bring food to a secure den. It's crucial to understand one simple thing. Your cat has no idea that a mouse is something unpleasant, dirty, or frightening to you. Such concepts simply don't exist in her world. To her, a mouse is first and foremost food. It's a valuable resource, a source of protein and energy, essential for survival. Secondly, it's a source of immense pride. It's the result of her efforts, proof of her strength, agility, and success as a hunter. It's her job, and she's done it flawlessly. She simply cannot understand why you scream, wave your hands, and gingerly remove her magnificent trophy with a paper towel. She brings you the very best she has to offer, and you react as if she's done something terrible. Imagine you've prepared an exquisite dinner for a loved one, only for them to discard it into the trash with utter disgust. That's roughly how your cat feels in that moment. She's simply acting according to her nature, where bringing home prey is not just good, it's life itself. This is precisely why you should never, ever scold your cat for this kind of behaviour. Punishing them in this situation isn't just pointless, it's actively harmful. Your cat genuinely won't understand why you're upset with them. From their perspective, they've done something incredibly important and right, provided food for the family, shared a valuable resource, and showcased their hunting prowess. Your negative reaction will only cause confusion, stress, and fear. They might even start to see you as unpredictable and dangerous. Punishment can severely damage the trust between you. Your cat will simply stop trusting you and will start to avoid you. In a worst-case scenario, they won't stop hunting. Instead, they'll simply start hiding their gifts in secret spots, under the bed, behind the closet, or even in your shoes, which, let's be honest, is far worse. Instead of scolding them, it's much better to calmly, without any sudden movements, remove the gift. Then redirect your cat's attention to a game. This way, you can positively reinforce their hunting instinct, but in a way that's much more acceptable to you. And now, we come to the final, and arguably the most profound point. Regardless of the specific motivation, be it the hunter's instinct, a desire to teach, an expression of maternal care, or even a touch of playful showing off, all of it stems from one fundamental truth. Your cat considers you part of her family. She's not merely enduring your presence in exchange for food and shelter. You are the central figure in her small world, a cherished member of her pack, her pride. These intricate behavioural patterns are triggered exclusively towards those your cat considers her own. She would never bring her prey to a stranger, or to anyone she considers an enemy. This gesture, no matter how startling it might seem to us, is undeniable proof of her deep affection and profound trust. She's inviting you into her ancient, instinct-driven world, sharing with you her most intimate and precious offering. So, the next time you discover a small, furry gift at your feet, understand this. It's not just a mouse. It is, in fact, a declaration of love, spoken in her own unique cat language. So, what's the big secret? Well, here's the twist. There isn't one single answer. Your cat's behaviour is a complex cocktail of various instincts, But the most astonishing and significant revelation is just how deeply your cat sees you as a part of her pride, her family. She's not just sharing a roof with you, she's fulfilling her ancient social role, feeding her less skilled companion, teaching them, bringing resources back to the shared den, or simply showing off her hunting prowess to the pack leader. This gift of a mouse isn't an act of aggression or some strange eccentricity. It's a profound sign of utmost trust and affection. Your cat is inviting you into her primal world of instincts, where securing food and nurturing the family are everything. She's communicating in her own unique language. You're mine, I'll take care of you. And grasping this completely changes how you see that little present by your slippers, with its small grey offering. So, the next time your furry hunter presents you with a gift, try not to immediately freak out. Remember that for her, it's a heartfelt expression of love and care, even if presented in a very specific, shall we say, quirky way. Thanks for sticking with us to the end of this video. If you enjoyed unravelling cat mysteries, please give us a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on more fascinating animal insights. What are some of the strangest gifts your pets have ever brought you? Were they mice, birds, or perhaps something entirely unexpected? Share your story in the comments below.